dojos are at the center of this controversy. Yo, what's up? It's Dave from Team Rubalcava Network, TRN Cobra Kai Theories and Reactions. What's up, guys? In for another video. Man, aren't you guys getting sick of me yet? What's up, guys? So today we are going to talk about Robbie. There's been a lot of discussion about Robbie. What's his fate? What's gonna happen to him? We know he's clearly in juvie right now, but what is that gonna look like? And maybe how is that gonna change him? So now I've kind of sprinkled that throughout the last couple of videos and live streams and all of that, but I think I want to talk about that one thing because it's so easy to get distracted on all the other factors, all the other things that we saw. So I wanted to talk specifically about Robbie. So before we get into it, as usual, we'll do some quick shout outs, you guys. Jump into the slideshow so we can take a look at these images with Robbie. Nothing new, guys. They're all the same ones that we've seen. I'm just gonna put them on as a slideshow in the background. And then I thought we'd do something a little bit different at the end. I just want to read some comments out to you guys because you guys are amazing. You guys love to flood my channel with comments, so I thought I'd just kind of read some of them. And as usual, we're kind of going in a live stream format, even though you're getting this video, and that's just to get it to you guys faster, man. After a live stream, it takes like 19 hours to get the damn video released. So we're gonna go in the same tradition as a live format, and I'm not gonna check it until I get there, and then we'll read some of the comments and maybe answer some of your questions. I've been seeing a lot of questions in there, especially on the last couple of videos. So if you haven't seen my last video, the after party, go ahead and click on the link up there. Very interesting. And guess what? That came from one of you. One of you out there had a great comment that led me down a path to discover that we definitely know that Johnny is heading to the dojo after whatever kind of party, whether it's a Christmas party, high school reunion, at the club, country club, we don't know, but he definitely goes there after. So that came from a viewer. So I love to read your comments, and if you have a great theory that I think we should talk about, I'm gonna bring that up and show you some love, and we're gonna share it. So don't stop, keep the comments going. All right, guys, as usual, I have my Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, which I don't know if I promote my Twitter a lot, but I'm on Twitter often as well. You'll see we got all those, and then the Cobra Kai Fanatics TRN. So I'm hoping to do some type of raffle for the shirts sometime in the future, but I want to do it within the group, man. These guys have a lot of love in there. Cobra Kai fandom, what's up, brother? You're doing amazing things. I love your animations. You're amazing. Watch Party, Banzai Kai Dojo, Cobra Kai Companion, The Chosen One, Cobra Kai Kid. Thanks, brother. I appreciate you. You're rocking it, man. Cobra Kai Studio, and of course, the brand new channel that is kicking butt. Cobra Kai Nation is taking Cobra Kai by storm. Nice job, brother. I really appreciate it. You're kicking butt out there, man. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and get into this. Let's make sure I got my slides set up right, because I'm gonna goof it up. I already know I am. So okay. Oh shoot! I got the right slide the first time. Okay. So Robbie. So if you like the title of this, which a lot of people probably won't, strike second, strike hard, no mercy. So don't take me too serious, guys, but I want you to think about this. We know that Cobra Kai's philosophy is get in there, strike first, strike hard, but what if, just what if, you're not the first to attack? And clearly we know that Robbie's in juvie. He's been taken off the streets. I'll put that slide in right now. He's been taken off the streets. He's struggling, and we know he is kind of in a tough situation. We know that he's in, is this the wrong slideshow? What is this? Hold on, let me check this out. 1 second. I don't even know if that's the right slideshow. Yeah, I was like, I thought this was the right slideshow. Maybe it's not. Whatever. We'll just sit it on this one. So we know that Robbie was beaten up. We see that in the trailer. We see him get beat up. He's hurting, man. Like that wince on his face. Oh, that's brutal, dude. I don't know if you've ever been in a fight and it hurt really bad. I've only had one fight that I felt like I got injured, like, and I was in pain. And it's like in junior high, man. You just get into rumble sometimes. Someone got me good right in the stomach. That's how I know that was a stomach hit right there, man. Because I felt myself wincing after that. Yeah, man, that kind of sucked. But the thing with Robbie is that we know that he's going to get some sense of redemption. I don't know if you even want to call it redemption, but we know that he is going to confront these guys. And if I had done my job and got the slides ready, which I did, I think I accidentally deleted it, we would show you the slide of when his face is on the ground. And so, you know, maybe I'll just let this run in the background and maybe we'll get to it. It'll show up at some point. And we know that he's laying on the ground. He has that smirk on his face. Now that smirk is because something happened. He's proving a point to the guy that probably started. Oh, maybe I did click on the right slope. Maybe I just didn't delete some of the old images. So we see Robbie is definitely there. It is. So I think the guy on the left is the one that started the fight. He's a big dude, man, and he just like started that rumble with him. So we know that he is definitely gonna get some revenge, or you know, I don't know if I want to call it revenge, but you know, he's gonna at least step up to the plate. Now the reason why you see some other images of Kreese in here is because we know that Kreese and Johnny are trying to reach him, trying to contact him at some point to try to, you know, help him in his situation. But the one image that we can confirm is that Kreese shows up to Juvi, and there's the shot right there, right on cue. So we know he shows up. Now here's a lot of things that people have been talking about. What state of mind? You can see it on his face. What state of mind is Robbie in right now? Is he frustrated? And just by the sheer weight that he looks like he gained, he's been in there for some time. What's it gonna do to him? And this is the question that I'm gonna throw out to you guys, and I'm gonna give my spiel. But what effects do you think that it's gonna have on Robbie? And let's say if he does make it out of Juvie and back out in the last couple of episodes, what's gonna be his mindset? What's gonna be his attitude? But the most important question is, what dojo do we think he's gonna lean towards? So let's dig a little bit deeper into the psychology of what happened with Robbie. He's on the run. He's lost. He's you know, trying to not get arrested. We know he's probably maybe even scared, running from the police, man. And I'm not speaking from experience, but I'm saying if you're running from the law, it's gotta be a high level of anxiety that you're feeling every day, man. You have to watch your back. You have to see who's interacting, and then you just gotta figure out where to stay. How are you gonna sleep? How are you gonna eat? And if you look at Robbie in that picture, man, he doesn't look like he's doing a good job. He looks so messed up. And hopefully he didn't get back onto the drugs. And that's another thing that I haven't talked about. It's probably the only thing I haven't talked about recently with the trailer is he gonna go back down that route? And I think when you're on the streets and you're depressed and maybe hiding, there is a high probability that some drugs may come into play again. And I'm hoping that's not the truth, but in all reality, it's very likely that maybe that happens. Okay, so now let's talk about when he's in jail. So just being in that situation, high stress situation, he's gonna have to show toughness, man. He's gonna have to show that bravado. He's gonna have to show that no fear. And I don't know if we ever really saw it in season 1, season 2. Season 1, we did see that with Johnny, when Johnny comes in and his guys are there and he calls them how, you know, what is it? I don't remember what he said, but it was probably inappropriate, about them hanging out, watching some videos and stuff. You see him kind of get angry and kind of like man up, but that's probably the only real flash we've seen. After that, it was real vulnerability with Miyagi-Do. and trying to kind of change that side of him. So now he's forced into a situation where he's gonna have to bring that back. Now it's something, as you learned over season 2 and season 1 and season 2, he had to kind of like reel it back. I don't think it's something that you could just turn off. And so the question is, we know he's gonna have to step up. We know he's gonna have to defend himself. We know that he's gonna probably get a little tougher and hardened in there. Now, what's gonna happen when he comes out? That is the $1 million question right there, guys. That is the question. Do I think he's going to go to Kreese? And I'm gonna give you, it depends. So let's focus on Robbie and Johnny's relationship for a second, because I think this is one of the major factors in whether he decides to go to Kreese or stay with his dad, with Johnny. I'm not saying Miyagi-Do, I'm just saying staying with Johnny. We know their relationship is fractured. We know that it's been tough. Towards the end, we see Johnny drop off Robbie, tell him to go to school and all that, you know, before the fight. I don't think that relationship had been fixed. We know leading up to that was the confrontation with Johnny, Daniel, Robbie, and Sam in Johnny's house, which the window's very short. I think that's the first time he ever went to him and said, "Dad, I'm in trouble. You guys, you need to help us." So I don't think their relationship of trust was really there yet. And so this whole thing is only gonna fracture it, or at least create a little bit of a divide because of it. Now, I am not sure whether or not Kreese is gonna get to him first. That's the golden question. But even though he does, I think Robbie has a really deep understanding of what Cobra Kai is. And clearly, Kreese is like, that dude has some skill. He is talented. He's tough. He just served some time. He's exactly what we're looking like. So I think Kreese is really gonna try to butter him up, try to teach him to come to the dojo and tell him that we can protect him and that he knows people, because he really does. And so that he doesn't have to live that straight and narrow path that he's trying to go onto. So the real question goes back that, one, Kreese doesn't have a relationship. Johnny doesn't have that great of a relationship. The truth is, who is Robbie really? Who is he at his core? Is he the Robbie that we met in season 1? Or is he the Robbie that matured in season 2? And this is the critical piece. Now, I really truly believe that he's trying to change his life and he just made another monster mistake. But I believe in Robbie, man, and I believe in him looking for redemption. So I'm gonna have to say that he's gonna go with Johnny. I said it, I don't care. He will not join Cobra Kai. He will go with Johnny. And if he has to help LaRusso, then that's it. So be it. That may cause a little bit of tension between Sam and Robbie, and we'll see how that plays out. But I really think that Robbie is on the verge of redemption, and he is not going to go to that dark side. But I think it's gonna change him. I think it's gonna force him to really have to check himself with his anger, and we may see it come out again once he makes it out of Juvi. So let me know what you guys think. Leave your comments in down below, and hopefully I'll read them on a next episode. Guys, every single day until Cobra Kai gets released, I'm gonna continue to put out videos, so leave your comments and we might select it to talk about. All right, guys, let's get on to really a quick share. Boom. I just wanted to share this with you guys. So the reason why this video came out late today is that we do have a storefront that my family works on. We make some personalized stuff, yada yada yada, yeah, whatever. This morning, guys, 7 orders for this personalized. So I've been busy all morning. 7 orders, and I'm like, what the hell? So we've been busy with the storefront as well, and so I'm just trying to work through it, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate the love that's happening out on social media with our store, and I appreciate that. So the links are in the description. You want to check it out, check it out. If not, no worries. And then the gear. We got the Cobra Kai Theory, lots of shirts, mugs. I sold a mug yesterday it was actually in New York. So that was shipped out today. So thank you so much. I hope you were someone that follows the channel. But thank you so much. I really appreciate that, guys. All right, let's jump into the channel comments. Enough of that nonsense. All right, let's read a couple of comments and see what you guys think. Jeremy Baling, hey there, Team Rubalcava. I agree with you on Hawk beating something and not Kyler for some reason. Could it be the snake from the aquarium? If you guys don't know now, I don't like snakes, man. If you check the other live, I talked about I worked at PetSmart, man, as a store manager for 5 years. I had to deal with snakes all the time. Hell no, man. I did not handle them. I said, that associate's on break right now. We'll be back in 15 minutes because I ain't getting that snake for you. Heck no. As for the repost Twitter with Yuhi Akamoto, some enemies never change. I saw this on Twitter and a tweet by Tamlin Tamita Kumiko showing tomatoes. This could be misleading. Tomatoes back in the older days were used to throw at bad performers. I think that was in the 14th century too, guy. I think that's when they did that. This got me confused. But back to what you said. Writers are geniuses. Even the trailers has dialogue placed on certain clips to clue us in on future storylines. Everything in that trailer, guys, has meaning. Every tweet we're seeing has meaning. So pay close attention to that, guys. Well, thank you, Jeremy. Appreciate it. Dan World says, high school. This is from my, video, the after party. So this is what I just released. High school reunion, maybe 35 years. Maybe. He says, Julie says, this makes perfect sense. Class of 85 would be celebrating 35 years. I'm class of 86, celebrating 35 years in 2021. So maybe, I don't know. I thought they'd stopped after like 20 years. And by the way, I didn't attend any of mine, so I didn't want to see any of these guys. Just kidding. Let's see. Julie says, I think it would be a great reunion. All the cast from Karate Kid 1 back together, including Ali. And then you see me just responding to everybody's stuff. Let's see. PJ says, great spotted on the shirt, mate. As for the Christmas tree, how can we see very little on Johnny's photo, but on Carmen and Daniel's photo, two people still can't cover up the tree? Is this something to do with the lens? Explain. And basically what I'm saying is just the camera shot. They decided to shoot a really tight mid shot that just barely caught a little bit of the tree, where in that photo, that photo probably, maybe that's the photo from the reunion, and they just shared that. You can tell it's a full length because they want that tree in the background. So it was just a camera choice, and that's what I think happened. All right, I think this says Elaine. My computer screen's a little blurry. So I've heard a rumor on a few things on these theories that Amanda is somehow related to Kreese, that the secret Mr. Miyagi was keeping from him. Any chance you can dig into this? I've actually heard that a couple of times. And so, you know what? I will dig a little bit. I'm not too sure. I'll just give you my first impression until something changes it. I don't think that their marriage could go that long with that kind of secret. Now, don't get me wrong, but I don't think in the anger on her face, man, I think it's a little more personal, that it's like a stranger, and not even a stranger because she knows who he is, and she just let the wrath of hell smacked him back to 1984. So I love it. Ghost Guard, we'll do a couple more, guys. Am I the only one who notices that when Tori shows up at the Miyagi dojo, you can clearly see Sam is dropping her hands, most likely from a defensive posture? I agree with you. I actually saw this comment from you, man, and I watched it again, and I think there's some truth to it. You see that, initially, quick little blip of her being mad, and then you can see her expression soften, almost like she reacted to something what Tori said. So the only thing that I could think that would cause that is if she said, I'm not here to fight you, I'm here to recruit you. Then it would make a lot of sense. So we'll see. We'll put some merit on that, but that's what I think actually happened. All right, let's see. What you know, he appears in the trailer of Cobra Kai Season 3. This is on the Kyler video. Yes, that Kyler video is getting a lot of traction. That was actually me just doing some discovery on IMDb when they gave him credit for it, and wouldn't you know, he shows up. So IMDb, and the reason why they don't put some of the big actors in there is because it'll give it away. But some of the other actors, they can get away with putting their IMDb in there early. So Christopher, wow, how do I get that shirt? Bro, watch this video, the link's in the description. I'll get it to you as soon as possible. Thanks, appreciate it. Lisa says, awesome. The training scene between Chosen and Daniel. At this point, they are training not best friends, but not enemies anymore. I believe Daniel shows up to pay respect to Sato, who died. I hope the Bao girl shows up. Oh yeah, the one that got injured, right? Or that he saves. The Tango Cash reference, the late 80s. Yeah, everyone's been blasting me about that. That was hilarious. I kind of know who they were. I just never seen them. And Rocky, who doesn't know Rocky? Come on, guys. Let's see. All right, we'll do one more. It says, how could you not see the shot of Sam in the school with increased security? That's easy, because that video came out, like, I filmed it 20 minutes after I saw that trailer, and I wasn't doing a real shot by shot. I was just kind of screen grabbing, and maybe I just missed it. It is what it is. But thank you for calling me out. I don't really care. I appreciate that. Call me out if I'm wrong. It's okay. All right, guys. So we're gonna wrap it up. Let me know what you think, you guys. As always, I appreciate your support and appreciate your love. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Show some love to those creators that I mentioned. All their links are in the description. Check them out. Show them some love. Tell them that TRN Dojo sent you. All right, guys. Until the next video, I'm gonna get on out of here. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys.